see. So I want to tell y'all a little bit about why it's important and how to fix it. So if you're squatting like this, chances are your lateral gastrocnemius and soleus, so basically your calf muscles are super tight, your TFL and IT band here are super tight, and your bicep femoris, which is this lateral part of your hamstring right here, are probably super tight. And what this is doing is increasing the work for all those muscles to have to work, and it's decreasing how much your glutes, so your bum, has to work, along with the fronts of your calves and the medial part of this inner side of your calf. So I want to show you some techniques today on how to inhibit, lengthen, and strengthen the weakened muscles. So, foam rolling, great inhibiting device. So to do that, our tightened muscle here, your lateral gastrocnemius, the heart part way up here, your soleus is the muscle that goes all the way down. Those are all super, super tight, so we want to get this lateral side. So what you'll do is you'll put it on a foam roller, and you want to roll all the way up and down until you find a nice tender spot. Ow! I have like a million. And when you find that tender spot, you want to hold that foam roller there. You don't have to lift your body up the whole time. You can if you want, but if you feel enough pressure, this is going to hurt, guys. You want it to be a little bit painful. You don't want it to be so painful that you're crying. If you need a little bit more pressure, but you want your bum on the ground, you can just cross that leg over, and making sure that you're holding for at least 30 to 60 seconds is going to be so important. You'll feel basically a ball of muscles. It's a bunch of muscle spindles that have slid back and forth and got so sticky they just kind of have stuck together. So what this is doing is inhibiting that muscle to lengthen back out, which we're going to do after we foam roll it. Alright, so after you've done your 30 seconds, you'll want to do the other side. I'm going to skip the other side and do it after this video. And we're going to get our IT bands and our TFL. So, you'll be on your side, forearm here. This top leg is up supporting you, and your bottom leg is straight out. You'll want to lean forward just a little bit so you're getting more the front corner of your hip and down that IT band. So again, rolling until you find that tender spot, and again holding it for 30 seconds, and you'll want to do both sides. And it's important to make sure that you find the most tender spot just day after day. If you can, this is something that you want to do daily, if not a few times a week, just based on the time you have, but it's great to add into your either warm-up or cool down. Ow! And then we're going to do a third one, so bicep femoris. So that's the outside of your hamstring. So crossover, you'll kind of want to angle your foot out, and again, rolling up and down. This one's usually a little bit tougher to find, but once you find it, again, holding for 30 seconds. So, the second thing that you want to do after you've done foam roll is static stretch, so lengthening out. So, we talked a lot about our tight calves already. So, first what we're going to do is legs are going to be bent. So, and you're going to want to be up against a wall. So, you're pushing your knee forward into the ground. This is stretching out that soleus, or the long calf muscle here. Spine is tall, and again, holding for 30 seconds. So then the next stretch that we want to do, just to get even more in the calves, because usually, guys, the biggest problem is in the calves, let's be real, is you'll bring it up, internally rotate that foot, send it back a little bit so it's nice and straight, and lean into that wall. You want to push your hips into the wall so you're feeling it on the upper outside part of your calf. That's generally where it's the tightest. And again, holding that for your 30 seconds. Really nice and straight here. Good. All right, and so the last one, our bicep femoris stretch. All the fancy words, really just part of your hamstring complex out here. You're going to be on your back, and this is more of an active stretch. So you're going to bring one knee up, other leg is straight, and you're going to grab right here. You'll feel this kind of band right here. It's like a nice nice knot to hold on to. So you'll cross it over, opposite hand goes out. You'll extend your leg, point your toes towards your face, hold for a 3 count, and then bring it back down. And then extend it again, point your toes towards your face, and bring it back down. You want to do this about 10 times to really get that full release, focusing on the lengthening of the outside. So then, once you have stretched out all of your super tight and overactive muscles, we want to focus on strengthening the underactive muscles that should be being used during our squat or any other functional movement we're doing where our toes are pointing out. We want to strengthen them. So one of these muscles is your anterior tibialis, so the front side of your calves. They don't get a lot of love, but there's something we can do to strengthen them. So if you're at the gym, you can use a cable. If you're at home, you can use a resistance band attached to the door. So what you'll do is attach it to the front of your shoe. If you just have a normal handle, you can do that too. Scoot back so there's enough tension on the band, and what you'll just do is flex your foot forward and then flex it back, and you should feel it pull all the way at top here. So flexing forward and back. You want to go for 10 to 15 reps, 2 times through doing this. Spine stays tall, belly stays sucked in, and just flexing forward and backwards 10 to 12 times. Obviously you're doing both sides, but I wanted to show you one last thing. So the second thing that is usually underactive in this move, so we talked about the lateral side of our gastrocnemius here. Now we want to get the inside or the medial side. So you'll want to have a little bit of a elevated surface for this. We're gonna move to the side. So that way y'all can see here, and you won't be able to see my face for this part, but you wanna have your elevated surface here, and you'll have your foot up. So instead of a normal calf raise, you'll lift up and bring your foot down to hover in line with whatever surface you're on, and back up, and then bringing it down. What you really want to make sure you don't do here is let your foot flatten in. It stays out. You're lifting up, bringing it down, back up, and down. So you really want to feel it on the inside of this calf muscle. So I hope this was helpful to you. Any feedback you have, I would love to hear it. I love doing these, I love learning, and I love to share with y'all what I learned. So, have a beautiful day, and I hope y'all enjoyed this.